Today we're going to do the lesson called Find Parts of 14, 15, and 16. And this is exactly like what we did yesterday when we were finding parts of 11, 12, and 13. It's just we're using bigger numbers today. But we're still going to be finding one part of 10, and we'll use the plus sign, and the leftover one. So we always want to make a group of 10 first before we find the leftover ones. Today we're going to start by telling a story about a little girl going on a field trip to the zoo. And this little girl has 14 students in her class, and she needs to see how many students are going to ride on each bus. We're going to start by putting the first students on the top bus until that bus is all filled in, and then we'll go on to the second bus. So remember, 14 students all together. Let's start by putting them on the bus. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have to keep counting until we get to 14. 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we made it. So what we have is we have the whole top bus filled in. Remember, what is that number? We don't have to count it. When the whole top bus is filled in, we call that 10 because it's a 10 frame. So we have a group of 10 and how many leftover ones? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 10 and 4 ones gives me 14. Now I can show that as an equation. Let's see if I can make this go. Maybe. Okay, I don't know if it's going to let me move it, but I can show it as an equation, and I'll just write it over here in this white area as 14, a 1 and a 4, equals, okay, now here come my two parts. 10, that's the top 10 frame, plus, now we're going to do the bottom 10 frame, 4. Now I can read this equation like this. 14 equals 10 plus 4, or, because in math we can read it backwards, which is really cool, we could read it 4 plus 10 equals 14. Now we're going to try a couple more like that on the next page. So I'll load the page and I'll see you in a minute.